Koh Tao, Thailand, a tropical paradise. Turquoise waters, white sands, palm trees swaying in the breeze. Backpackers from around the world come here chasing freedom. But behind the perfect Instagram photos lies something darker. Koh Tao has become known not just for its beauty, but for a series of mysterious deaths. And in 2014, it made headlines across the globe. This is the story of two young tourists whose lives ended in paradise. Of a murder case riddled with controversy, and of an island now known to many as Death Island. Hannah Witheridge, 23, from Norfolk, UK, a compassionate, ambitious student of speech and language therapy. David Miller, 24, from Jersey and the Channel Islands, an engineering graduate from Leeds, adventurous and kind. Both were traveling Southeast Asia. In September 2014, their paths crossed on Koh Tao. They met days before tragedy struck. September 14, 2014. A normal Sunday night on Seri Beach. Tourists partying. Fire shows lighting up the sand. David and Hannah were seen at AC Bar dancing and enjoying themselves. Around 1 a.m., CCTV showed them walking away together. Barefoot. They were never seen alive again. By sunrise, a Burmese worker discovered their bodies on the beach. David was found face down in shallow water. He had been struck in the head. The official cause of death, drowning. Hannah's body lay nearby, partially buried in sand. She had been sexually assaulted and beaten beyond recognition. A garden hoe, believed to be the murder weapon, was found beside her. The scene was horrific and soon chaotic. The investigation began, and it was flawed from the start. Tourists walked freely through the crime scene. Police didn't wear gloves, evidence was mishandled or lost. Under intense pressure to preserve Thailand's tourism image, police scrambled for answers. Over 200 DNA samples were collected. Suspects came and went. 2 British men were briefly held, then released. Then weeks later, and a sudden breakthrough. 2 young Burmese migrants were arrested, Zaw Lin and Wai Phio. Both were in their early 20s, working in hospitality on the island. Police claimed the men confessed to the crimes, but the confessions were made without lawyers, translators, or any legal protection. The men later retracted everything, saying they were beaten and forced into confessing. Human rights groups were alarmed. Amnesty International condemned the investigation. The DNA evidence highly questionable. Independent testing was blocked. Chain of custody was unclear. Still, the Thai police declared the case closed. The trial began in 2015 on Koh Samui. Foreign press were banned. Lawyers argued that the confessions were coerced. No eyewitnesses, no murder footage. The forensic process was deeply flawed. Yet on December 24, 2015, Zaw Lin and Wai Phio were found guilty and sentenced to death.